Our intention is always to get behind the headlines and get to the people behind the stories. And I suppose if we know, if we're enthused by something and excited, then the reader is going to be too. People want the first person stories, the I headline, I experienced this.
And we see that and we respond to that, like those experience pages, those my wedding day, the what a difference a day makes. Like everyone has a story, and that's the brilliant thing about features, because we have such an opportunity to share those stories, real problems or real issues or real fun things as well, like the fashion, like Anne-Marie's fashion is amazing. I always look at that every Saturday.
Isn't it just amazing that we can go from Denise O'Donoghue's life hacks, how to clean your windows without streaks, to Richard Hogan's expert voice. Can we talk about feel good?
I often say it's my first baby because I started before I had my kids. And in fact, what's good about it, we were actually the first health and wellbeing supplement in the country. Right now, my big focus is what's happening, what's the latest news, what's the latest research. We have a piece of research that came out recently about tattoos and how actually people are using them post-cancer treatment as a way just to get a sense of agency, back in control. And so we got onto Mary Keating Foundation, we got onto the Irish Cancer Society. We said, can you help us with expert opinions? Can we also then get case studies? People came and talked to us.
Irene, can I talk to you about parenting and everything you do on that amazing section?
Coleman is outstanding. He's one of the most prominent speakers in the country about anything to do with parenting. He's very reflective, he's well read. And we've also got obviously Joanna Fortune, who's excellent. I love how Joanna talks about young children. You can actually hear her voice as a therapist.
Dahi O'Shea, talk to us about Dahi.
What would Dahi do is more the kind of thing that we were coming up with, wasn't it? And we say that it's the big problems and it's the little ones. It could, like recently one was the neighbour was constantly putting her down, her husband had left, and it's just that kind of little hug from Dahi, like to say it's okay, and here's some little advice that might help you through the day.
Sarah Butler on food, I mean, my God, her videos, I
love that she's appealing to everybody who's just running a busy home. And then, of course, we have Michelle's baking every week. Somebody messaged and said, I've been baking for 20 years and I still learn things from your column every week when we changed and it's the new format.
Beautiful.
We have our senior food writer, Joe McNamee, who, loves to get out there, meet the food producers, meet the chefs. He's telling the story behind the scenes of restaurants, growers, producers. And, he also does our Munster restaurant reviews. It's kind of a, little friend in your pocket where to eat, how to
Absolutely,
eat.
how to, yeah.
Who's cool to eat with, it's all there.
Gillian, your travel section, we haven't talked about your amazing travel.
Yeah, well, we launched the travel section a year ago and it's become a kind of important part of weekend, and who doesn't want to escape somewhere lovely while they're having their breakfast on a Saturday morning?
People are spending a lot of money on their holidays. They need to know what they're getting.
Every week they're getting a behind the scenes tour of one of Ireland's hotels, and people are loving that online as well. It's hugely successful.
Yeah. They're looking what else they're looking at on a Monday morning? Sex File.
Oh,
I was just going to mention it. Yeah.
Sun and sex.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's actually great advice, isn't it?
It's really
and good mascara.
Yeah.
Delighted to get Katrina Redbent over for a new Consumer Watch feature. She'll do her due diligence. She'll do it right.
But she's also walking the walk that she's talking about.
You can get that very strongly.
It's real. She's living it. So that makes us.
Yeah, that's why something resonates with us, because we're bloody going through it ourselves as well,
True, yeah.
So really at the centre of everything we do, it's the reader, isn't it? We're trying to experience their lives and give them what they need, make their lives easier.
It's a box full of all the things that make life good.